What if...
the moon was made of cheese?
The moon, Earth's only natural satellite. Over 70 million trillion tons of cold rock.
Not cheese, then.
What? No. It's composed mainly of silicates, the same stuff that sand's made of, along with various metals.
Ooh, I love a cheesy midnight feast.
I don't know where this absurd moon made of cheese idea came from. I mean, just because something looks a bit like cheese doesn't mean it's actually made of...
Cheese?
cheese.
A moon made of cheese would be awesome. As much cheese as you could ever need. You would never run out.
Well, actually, you would.
Really?
Even if you had some way of getting there.
Like a spaceship.
Oh, here we go. Well, the thing is, a cheese moon wouldn't keep very well.
Oh, don't be a spoil sport. I mean, how often do you get to tuck into a 70 million trillion ton cheese ball?
OK, you win. Let's suppose the moon was made of cheese. You could...
Eat as much cheese as you wanted. It's everything I've ever dreamed of. What just happened?
I was getting to that. The reason our moon is full of holes...
And looks like cheese.
Maybe a bit, is because it gets hit by 1,000 tons of meteorites every year. A cheese moon would too. While Earth is protected by an atmosphere causing space rocks to burn up, with no atmosphere, our moon gets hit all the time.
Not a problem if you like fondue. It's even better here than I thought. Why would you ever leave? Where's he off to?
No idea. Oh, hang on. It's a pop-up moon cheese shop.
Don't see many of those.
It's incredibly expensive to bring things back from the moon, so importing moon cheese would be impractical.
Unless you really charge through the nose.
Well, to make it work, prices would have to be astronomical.
Plenty more where that came from.
Only if you're quick. Up on the moon, things would be changing fast.
What's that stuff floating around it?
Well, that's one of the things that would change. A cheese moon would get an atmosphere. After a while, the cheese would start to separate.
Ugh.
The fats and proteins would sink, and water would rise to the surface to make oceans. Meanwhile, the pressurized cheese at the center would boil into gases and create an atmosphere.
Oceans, atmosphere. This place is getting better and better. It's paradise.
Not exactly. You wouldn't want to breathe this atmosphere. It would stink. And as for the cheese...
Looks disgusting, smells disgusting. You wouldn't want to eat it.
By this stage, it wouldn't be cheese anymore. More of a watery, oily mush.
Oh no! No more moon cheese picnics. No more fondue hot lakes. No more moon cheese business. It's all over.
Well, I did say he'd run out of cheese. But don't worry, it wouldn't be over just yet. A cheese moon would have one more change to go. In fact, here's a question.
I'm too sad for a question.
Oh, come on, it will cheer you up. If you waited long enough, a moon made of cheese would turn into banana,
My favourite fruit.
pencil lead,
My favourite stationery.
chalk.
Ah, moon chalk. My favourite dance move.
Moon chalk, not moonwalk. In fact, the answer is pencil lead.
You what?
While eventually the surface of the cheese moon would become one big ocean, in the centre, the proteins and fats would break down into graphite, the stuff used in pencils.
So what you're saying is...
Yes, you'd be back in business, the moon pencil business.
Well, at least it wasn't completely pointless. Get it? Pointless. Like a pencil. So, if the moon was made of cheese, it would get melted by meteorites, become a cheesy paradise, and finally turn into pencil.
Graphite. So it's just as well that the moon is 70 million trillion tons of rock, not cheese.
Yeah, think I've gone off cheese.